In one of the glorious periods of the Ottoman Empire, as the heir to the throne of Suleiman the Magnificent, the name of Prince Mustafa shone like a sun among the people. While he was loved for his charismatic stance and closeness to the people, he was a prince who was fully supported by the Janissaries. However, this period was also marred by jealousy and intrigue as he competed with his brothers for the throne. Hurrem Sultan and Grand Vizier Rustem Pasha were disturbed by the rise of Prince Mustafa. Planning an intrigue, they sent letters to the Shah of Iran, Tahmasp, with Mustafa's name and seal. The letters contained lies that Suleiman the Magnificent was old and should cede the throne. However, the letters were intercepted on the way, and the letter reached Sultan Suleiman. At first, Sultan Suleiman did not believe in the authenticity of these letters. However, when he saw the seal on it, he began to worry, because he thinks that he will have a moment in the past, just like his father did to his grandfather. Sultan Suleiman's father, Yavuz Sultan Selim. After taking the throne, he sends Bayezid II to Dimitoka to live his retirement. But before the ship reaches Dimitoka, Bayezid II is poisoned and dies by his son, Yavuz Sultan Selim. Past events were coming back to his mind. Dark memories of even a son poisoning his father for the throne appeared. Sultan Suleiman made a sudden decision and organized an expedition to Iran and invited Prince Mustafa to his side. However, his supporters in the palace realized that the letter was actually a trap and warned the prince not to go to his father. Prince Mustafa loved his father so much that he never thought that his father would harm him. Sultan Suleiman comes to Konya with his army and sets up his tent to rest. After Sultan Suleiman settles in his tent, Prince Mustafa comes to his father's tent with his white clothes and white horse. When Prince Mustafa enters, he sees his father and bows his head in respect. Sultan Suleiman, looking at the prince. "You betrayed me," says Mustafa. Prince Mustafa is surprised and looks into his father's eyes and says, "I never betrayed you, my sultan. But it is too late for everything." Sultan Suleiman secretly orders the deaf and mute executioners he brought to his tent in Konya to attack Prince Mustafa. Prince Mustafa tries to escape from the deaf and mute executioners. Prince Mustafa, who managed to escape from the executioners, tries to run towards the exit of the tent. At that moment, Sultan Suleiman shouts, "Stop it quickly!" One of the executioners catches Prince Mustafa and kills him by putting the rope in his hand over the prince's throat. Prince Mustafa, who took his last breath next to his father, the person he loved and trusted the most, goes down in history as the prince who betrayed his father. But according to many historians, Prince Mustafa did not betray his father. Prince Mustafa, who was the victim of the game played by Hurrem Sultan and Rustem Pasha, is remembered by many people today as a prince who did not betray his father and loved his father very much.